Well, if you're sitting in the gentle Jesus, meek and mild camp, the story this week is going to be a bit of a challenge because it's the rather shocking and violent story of Jesus overturning the tables of the money changers. And again, I think it's a story we misunderstand. I think in our minds we read the story and we have perhaps a vague picture of a souvenir stall at the back of a cathedral and thinking, yes, perhaps it's not terribly seemly to be buying and selling inside the house of God. Clearly, that's what Jesus is doing. He's clearing out these people who are trying to make some money off the back of the worship of the temple. But actually, it's not quite as simple as that. The temple is a place of sacrifice. That's what's going on there, day after day, year after year. And in order to make a sacrifice, that's why people are coming. They're coming to make a sacrifice. There's certain things they need to do. They need, first of all, to use the proper temple money. So there's a kind of currency exchange there. They also need to buy the animals to be sacrificed. So this is not some kind of sharp practice that's going on. It's the legitimate business of the temple. And that again changes the way we see the story. Jesus is not kicking out the people who are making some money off the back of the legitimate business of the temple. He is disrupting the legitimate business of the temple. And it's like just for a short time, as he goes around turning over these tables, for a short time, the legitimate business of the temple in Jerusalem is suspended. And the way I see that is it's Jesus saying, you don't need the temple anymore. I am the place where you will worship. Now that is a deeply challenging thing for people then. I think it's also challenging for us now. What do we worship? What do we worship? How is Jesus going to overturn the things that we worship? How are we going to come back to him and say, he is the one in whom and through whom we have access to God?